So today we're gonna have you rate the Pollo Loco menu.
It's way different than what I'm used to, because this is a charred, right? You said?
Yeah.
It looks ready to be eaten.
Bueno, el guisado se ve muy rico, ya lo he probado el pollo loco, es encantador. Y luego si es tierno como yo, olvídate, ¿me entiendes?
The thigh looks good. I like the black, like the charred skin a little bit, so I like that. The leg looks a little thin. It almost looks like a little tiny buffalo. And I mean, look at this thing. It looks tiny, It looks more like a finger food, So it must have been like a miniature chicken or something like that. But it does look appealing.
Something about frijoles de la olla. I mean, you gotta have some. They're always good flavor, and the rice is good too. Does the job.
Cuando voy a pollo loco, yo pido el chile a mordidas. Medio simple, ¿verdad?
You got me on a good day because I was hungry. I'm hungry, and this chicken is good. It brings back some memories here. The rice is pretty good. I think it's a little dry. It needs to be a little moist. I'm not a huge fan of Mexican rice, even though I'm Mexicano, but I do like rice. But I think it's a little dry. But let me try the beans. The beans just look like mama's. The beans taste good. I like the beans. I like beans. I like red beans. I like black beans. I like pinto beans. My mom makes frijoles with like Peruvian beans and things like that. So she kind of mixes the pinto with the Peruvian beans, the huerito one. So yeah, this is a good meal. This is a hearty meal.
If I was gonna have a meal, from Pollo Loco, it'd be chicken, beans, and rice with some tortillas. Always good flavor. I'm gonna give it a 10.
El pollo loco.
I'm rating the meal like at an 8, and that's an impressive 8 because generally I'm kind of like picky with my food and things like that, and maybe it's just my nature, but I liked it. Yeah, this is an 8 is very good for me, right? Yeah.
Anything with avocado, I love avocado. So looking forward to the chicken. I've seen somebody attack it from the middle, and I was gonna do it, but you know what? To get the actual taste right now, take all that flour out of it and get straight to the nitty gritty.
When I go to Pollo Loco, I generally get the grilled chicken avocado burrito.
Flavors on point. The chicken, the cilantro, the pico de gallo that's in there. The beans, not refried beans, but they're typical frijol de la olla. I mean, it's a good burrito. I would definitely order it again.
Como digo, también lo he comido. Yo soy no fanático tampoco de andar llegando, oye, por un burrito. Pero también tengo que encontrar el lugar perfecto donde están los burritos de chile verde, porque no cualquiera hace burritos ricos de chile verde.
That is good. Very flavorful. As you can tell, like the toastiness of the flour tortilla, all around it. I think that's a good idea. I think maybe we can even order this like crispy next time, so they, like make it almost like a chimichanga or something like that. But I like the flavor. I like the frijoles inside of it, the lettuce, the avocado, This is just a good tasting burrito. Yeah, I like it.
As much as I enjoyed it, it's got good flavor. It's a solid 8.
Ya lo tenemos, mira, un 10.
I'm gonna go with an 8+, and the reason why it didn't receive a 9 or 10 is because I think it's a little limp, maybe a little small for a burrito.
A shrimp taco is not bad. Just depends how the shrimp is made. They didn't go cheap or shiesty on the amount of shrimp that they put on there, so it looks really good. I like to see if it's really baja worthy. It's got a good taste to it. I like that cilantro, avocado cream that they have in there. Shrimp is nice and it's not overcooked. It's cooked just right. It's got a good flavor. When you bite into a shrimp and it's too rubbery, that's not the case out here. It's perfect. Really good.
Le falta. La lechuga le da ese crunchy, ¿entiendes? Y la crema. Ya sea, yo hago crema de habanera o crema de chipotle y le falta un poco de magia, sinceramente.
I like it. I think that it needs to be a little bit more generous with the shrimp. My Pollo Loco, don't cut any corners here. But the shrimp is good when you get to it because the very first bite, which is a big bite, was primarily just crunchy lechuga, you know? And that's okay. And it tasted fresh, like, you know, like a salad and things like that. But then when you get to the shrimp, it is delicious. It is good.
7. It's good. The shrimp was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Point blank.
Tú vas a como te digo.
Un 6.
Un 6.
I give it a very respectable 8.
I like that. Perfect shot. Oh, there we go. I used to eat a lot of these taco bowl salads back in the day from like Del Taco or Taco Bell. So throws me back to those days.
Ok, la tostada ya la he comido. Es una de mis preferidas. Y no por el pollo. No por el pollo. No tiene nada que ver el pollo. Está buena el pollo también. O sea, es una de las tostadas que yo, cuando digo me voy a poner a dieta, ya verdad es que sí.
Looks really good. It looks really fresh. It you know, it looks healthy. It looks like something that I should be eating. I should be eating salads a lot more. I should be eating salads every day. And this looks very appealing.
The chicken's always good. They're always on point. And I'm a Mexican, so I gotta have my beans. I like it. I mean, it's not my thing.
¿Y la tostada contigo? La tostada es muy rica, con sus tomates, su cilantro. Para mí, son de las mejores tostadas. Si quiero algo fresco, relajante, una ensalada.
This was a really good surprise. I love the tanginess of it. I don't know why Mexicanos like tanginess so much, but it's kind of like when we take a sandía, we don't just eat the sandía. We spray some lemon juice or lime juice, and we put tajin, and we put salt, and we add some mango, right? And you add strawberries and jicama, stuff like that. But this is really appealing. It's really appealing to I think all of us. But there is that tanginess. I don't know if it's in the dressing or what's being mixed here, but I really like this a lot. Yeah, this is really delicious.
It's a sad 4. I just think that when they make these taco bowl salads, they use like chicken that they have kind of not leftover, but just like, okay, we're not going to use that chicken. It's not worthy to give. Yeah. So it's just, and that's in my mind, right? Yeah. So it's just what I always thought about this stuff. So
sus 10, porque a mí me gusta.
I'm not joking either. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So I was really impressed. I would definitely order this again.
This one looks good.
The look of it looks like a star. It looks like a gordita.
Wow, that was pretty good. That's a pretty good quesadilla, chicken quesadilla for a fast food place. It's not bad. I would definitely try this again. What elevates my taste buds or my food experience is spice. It's got to have spice. So.
Yo sé que hay gente que le encanta el pollo y le encanta la tortilla de harina. Si trajera otro tipo de queso y en lugar de ser una tortilla doblada, nomás, y vámonos, yo la pondría en el comal, la dejara que se dorara un poquito más, ponerla que se caliente, que se dore.
You know, my thoughts are, it's kind of like when you wrap a burrito, when you put food in a burrito, and then the tortilla leaks a little bit, so then you gotta put another flour tortilla and wrap it up tighter, and that's what it looks like, you know. But when you eat it, when you chew it, it's kind of like a traditional chicken burrito, right? Very similar to the burrito that I had earlier. But I like this though. It's very fresh, you know.
I like that. That I can see myself having for a meal.
Oh, sorry.
How are you gonna call something quesadilla and not have enough cheese? You know, right? Okay. But I do like the fresh ingredients of it, and I do like the chicken flavor, the smoky chicken flavor.
The look of it is very fresh. It looks really good. It's very appealing. You know, if you want your greens before your meal or after your meal, I can see myself having a salad like this. It looks semi-plain, but it looks good.
Y'all feeding me a lot of salads, man. You guys trying to tell me something. I know I need to lose weight, you know. I see how subtle you guys are, okay? All right? I thought we were friends, you know. But it looks a little like a tiny little salad that's not enough for a big guy like me.
Nice and refreshing salad. When I look for a salad, I'm looking for something refreshing, something light, and this hits right there. Hits that spot.
O sea, como ensalada con el aderezo a lo que está uno acostumbrado, ¿verdad? Que hay ensaladas típicas mexicanas donde trae el repollito, la cebollita morada, entonces ya esa apariencia cambia.
It's almost like an afterthought, almost like Pollo Loco is like, throw in the salad, you know, just it's almost like an afterthought. Like, here's the main dish, and we're gonna really hype up the main dish, But this one, just give it a local side salad, right?
It's a good salad.
Para mí, para mi gusto, como viene la presentación y todo, lo siento mucho, pero no, le falta.
Wah, wah. I'm sorry.
Looks like a taco, like what our parents used to do.
Como te dije, la lechuga no va conmigo en los tacos. Le cambia el sabor cuando la lechuga se moja.
The width of it, if you look at the width of it is probably like about a quarter inch, half an inch. So it's like, especially this end, it's like, I don't think that there's any chicken on this end. Just based on looks, I'm not impressed,
Nostalgic. The flavor. The tortilla shell dropped in oil to get fried. Remember going to, senadorias in Mexico. People would have food at their houses and they would sell pozole or menudo and they would have tostadas like this, whether it was con papitas or whatever. That was back in the day, but anyways, I can just picture myself back in Mexico eating this food with the tostada.
¿Lo calificamos de una vez? Que como taco dorado, no veo el queso. Nosotros los mexicanos, por lo regular, en tacos dorados, usamos el queso cotija, que le cambia, aparte del look, el sabor. Se ve muy insípido el taco, muy sin chiste.
My critique of this is that it's small, it's thin, there's not enough chicken in it, and so I don't think I would order this again.
It's the taste. We're basing it on the taste. It had a really good taste. All in all, it was pretty damn good.
Así que sorry, Pollo Loco, pero mira.
I think I'll go with a 7, maybe 7 minus.
Yeah.
But I didn't feel like, I didn't want to be too mean to Pollo Loco, Yeah.